hours. It's slightly later than scheduled, but here we are. Unsilenced USP for device, as bear in mind you get a $10 free bet on BetBoom with the code Dacha as we get into this first round.
Yeah, silencer off for device. All right.
That's a monesy move.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe he's like, all right, all the star players are doing it these days. Maybe he has to keep up with the youngsters. So he's taking the silencer off. He's going in uncapped. And there's Yabby with one straight through the smoke. Cello taken out. And that will be the first kill of this game going the way of Astralis. But it's down to this situation here. The retake for Astralis they must pull off because the bomb has gone down. That at a minimum will confirm a option for the force buy into the next round for Furia. But they want everything. They want the whole bell and whistle. Push towards CT, close to getting another fight. Eventually, Astralis are going to have to go in this, and the patience of BlameF has paid off for a kill on Yuri. There was even opportunities for follow-up kills, but Yabby's got those. Yabby's got everything. BlameF helps him, and that's the pistol. Astralis don't lose a single player.
Have they got it for sure?
The defuse, though. Oh, yeah.
Actually, yeah, you assume a force buy coming through. That makes a lot of sense. This is a really bizarre outcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. You don't see this too often.
That's crazy. Not enough time on the defuse. Now we go back in. Furia without getting a kill. Have every weapon that they want. So Khalil's and Mac 10s and a decent amount of utility around this year too.
Wow, that's actually kind of blown me away.
Yeah,
that was so weird. It was such a clean and concise retake. Every shot connected.
Yeah. About the time.
You're like, they've done it without dropping a frag.
Yeah.
They've pulled it off. I was like, no, hold on, wait, surely there's not enough time. But there it is. But this is a super interesting setup now. So you've got an M4 for Yabby. Bear in mind, no helmets. They're still stretched thin. They got a lot of money by finding the frags and surviving with Kevlar. But it's going to be Stair who dropped that M4. He's just got Deagle, no Kevlar. That means he's extra squishy to the Molotov. Goes down to 80 after a couple of ticks. The nade won't help him out at all. Down to 20 points of health here as Furia continue their assault in towards the B bomb side. Shadow to open things up here. Down there gets dropped. Bear in mind, Stair is the walking wounded. It's going to be BlameF left as Device will be dropped. I don't think they can go for this one now. They'll have to save the two rifles. And that's a sort of problem with that round because it invites you to force buy in the second on the CT side, which in CS2 doesn't seem to be super viable. That round, yeah, I would have done the same thing. Like, it's a really weird outcome. You've got 4 players surviving, but it kind of lures you into the force buy, which normally does go in favor of the T's regardless.
Especially when you get every single kill and don't die.
Yes,
you feel like, all right, we'll give it a go in the second round. We might as well, and it hasn't worked out this time, so somehow, some way, it is Fury up 2-0 at the start of Mirage. Saving on to the M4 and the FAMAS is BlameF and Yabby.
Just making sure no one's there. But they do save the rifles, you're right. So the next round's not a foregone conclusion, as it were. With the likes of BlameF and Yabby, two very proficient riflers delivering. As we'll see if Astralis have got anything to say in round number 3. I'm interested to see what BlameF's going to bring to the table here. Any tricks? He's got a nade to maybe blow the smoke. And he's doing significant damage, but also taking some as he retreats from the window. Lovely opening kill there from Yabby. Aggressive towards the B apartments and takes down Serato.
Yeah, well, just a gentle reminder that we are in the final stage of the Ecos Play, which is a low-budget cosplay contest by our partner CS.Money. It is live. Choose the one who deserves to win and get cash to your CS.Money market balance for your vote. So make sure you go down to the bottom of the channel or whichever channel you're watching and get that banner. That'll give you all the info you need. And Astralis with the opening gambit here. They got themselves that first kill. Can they turn this into a round win? This would be one hell of a bonus, wouldn't it, Henry? You know, you lose the pistol, you lose the follow-up, but if you win around like this, it might allow you to feel very, very good about things.
Here we go. Yabby gets the second kill of the round. 5 on 3. They're making this one work. You're dead on. Upgraded to the AK-47. Still some time remaining here. 45 on the clock. Art makes his way in towards connect up. Players all around him here. There's an eagle headshot. Doesn't connect for Stown. BlameF for the FAMAS. They're going to swing again, but his vision will be blocked by the smoke. Art will make his presence known momentarily. Sees the barrel. He's got a guaranteed frag here. And Yabby will be going down. Back to a 3-on-3, Dinko.
This is the chance for Astralis now looking to be squandered. 2 pistols left alongside that one FAMAS here for Astralis, but the shining light is it's 15 seconds left that they can delay if they can make this awkward. All 3 of the defensive players are over towards this B side of the map, and BlameF, he's hiding. He's not letting this be comfortable for Fallen. They're starting to run out of time. They have to go for the fight. What a shot for BlameF!
Online. They post their first round, but they're not out of the woods just yet. We are going to see a mid-assault coming through. Device hits the first, but there's an instant reply from Yuri.
done onto Cello. That'll bring him down to just above half. Art eats a little bit of it as well, but they think about going back through the underpass instead, and for good reason, because there is an opportunity for Stair to have pushed through the B apartments, which is exactly what he done, but he might get further than they anticipate, and Yuri's watching for that. He's ready for it, and Stair, he's about to get his head ripped off. Timing! Oh, it goes the other way, and Stair gets away with it, but he's about to be peeked from the other side, and that trade does come in.
Here we go then.
They gotta get the bomb, and they will pick it up on the way to B here.
A lot of noise being made. Down, licking his lips, looking at his first frag here. In towards a van. He couldn't actually play trigger discipline there, as you can feel. I'm actually, I'm not dropping down here. Something's not right. So it would have been a cool idea to see if multiple players came through, but it actually works out because there was only one, and now they're going to have to reassess their options. Back in towards A we go, and it's a relatively open site. Only one player lying in wait. That's blameF. A hell of a player, to be fair. AK-47 in towards CT spawn, playing it passive, doesn't want to go down and give them the opportunity to plant. Just going to wait for his teammates to reposition, re-coordinate, and the first interaction comes through, and blameF makes light work of both of them.
Yeah, it's good to see blameF getting going here on Back Live. It's what we all came here for. 2-2 scoreline. Astralis tied things up after conceding the first two of play and then winning the following two. Device has the AWP out. And after all that wait, we have found ourselves up against the eco here for Astralis.
Full eco, you're right. Blocks. Not much else. After a very interesting start to the game, if you're just joining us, it was pretty much a 5-on-5 retake on the T-side pistol. Bomb was planted for Furia. Astralis then got every single frag with beautiful one-taps. You were kind of clapping and cheering. Everyone thinks the round's over, but no, there wasn't time to defuse. And with 5 players surviving, they didn't actually win the round. They force-poured in the second. That didn't work out for them either. They had M4s and Famises and Deagles. Then they survived with 2 players, which was blameF and Yabi, and then they managed to win with a FAMAS, and they saved M4, building that streak now and shutting down the finances of Furia, now down to just Glocks. That's about it. That's the whole summary, Dinko.
Yeah,
over to you.
Nothing wrong with your memory, I have to say. That was a perfect rendition of exactly what happened at the early portions of this game, and this one
Let's just say, in this part of the world, my mind was on first registration, the promo code Dacha, and there's a bonus up to $500 if you're a new user as well. Go check it out at BetBoom. Here comes the next gun round, though. We've got the AKs on the CT side. It's 3-2 in favor of Astralis, this new look Astralis as well, with the likes of Yabi and Stown coming over from Heroic, and Device, one of the absolute goats of Counter-Strike, on towards that A ramp right now. Smoke down towards connector, courtesy of Furia. And in terms of the CT setup, they've got that front foot stance towards the A ramp with Yabi backing up Device.
Art in the connector, he's not alone though. Has got some help from his teammates as they occupy connector. Not only that, but they look to leave already. They're pushing it up through the top spot. Stairs Device now calling. I need some help. There's quite a few players coming through the connector. In fact, they are actually at Stairs already. So Device gets one, then traded out by Yuri. But remember Yabi. He's at Tetris playing his favorite game. And he's got a chance here with the M4. Ready to strike, ready to pounce the Palace player. blameF defends him from Yuri's clearance. And so he might get that fight he's looking for. Fallen fails the window jump, and that would be his death sentence. blameF comes out the window, takes that headshot immediately, and now Yabi, undetected, cleans up the Palace player. It's just Art in the middle of the site. The in-game leader looking to drag them through in the 1v3 total. He's collected that first kill already, but looks to secure the lives of blameF and Stown. He's got that connector kill. That's blameF gone, and now just one left. This could be Art's masterpiece, as the timing on the peak is there. He's seen the info, he knows exactly where Stown is. It's all about tracking him behind the triple boxes and getting the right angle.
Oh!
That's exactly what
we are going to have Fallen now back on the AWP himself. He's actually boosted up towards middle, but can feel the CTs encroaching in his position. They exchange blows towards top and middle. Stown will take down Cello. His teammate Yabi has been dropped back to a 4-on-4 here, and both teams will retreat.
Fallen holding from that short swing. Waiting for blameF to come out of the ladder room, but blameF is ever patient. Rarely oversteps the mark. So that kill is likely to not come. Minute and 5 seconds. That's all that's left in this round, and still a plentiful amount of time for Furia to figure out where they want to go with this one. So smoke available for Falling. You'll send that out towards the window room. And blameF will maintain position. inside of ladder as we drop the time to 45 seconds. Arm feign some utility in the top con. That's a smoke to allow Yuri to be comfortable moving in there. And they're looking to apply pressure to blame that, but a good angle and a good snatch of the kill on Art.
Here we go then. Oh, an instant reply. It's Yuri creeping through with that deadly Galil. So many players seem to be getting better and better with that particular rifle, but Device, he's not bad with the AWP, let me tell you. He'll be holding towards CT spawn. Decides to take a more defensive line here. Has no idea how close the T's are on the other side. Bomb trying to be planted by Fallen. See, this is the new updated, new look. Mirage, you've got the bomb side layout on the floor. And the retake begins. And bear in mind, this was a difficult buy for Device and Co. because they did lose the previous round in quite an underwhelming manner after ARP blew them up with the AWP. 2 players remain, and it looks like they are giving it up as BlameF is nowhere to be seen to the other side of the map. Device just going to have to hold on to the AWP, but that's going to be a challenge in itself. Yuri will be waiting by the murder hole as when the bomb goes off, he can go on the hunt. The Device is kind of being painted into a corner here.
He's thinking about slipping away now, but yeah, you're right. This play from Yuri doesn't look like it's going to be good news for the AWP, and Device goes for the no-scope, but Yuri denies that, so should I pick this all up? And they already have pistols for Astralis. They're broken down completely. BlameF will have the hero rifle, and everybody else has nothing.
A sort of flashbang up against the eco now. Astralis don't really have much to work with. 4 pistols and a BlameF M4 safe in the previous round. Oh, classic boost. Don't see it too often these days. Device will be waiting, and it'll be an absolute miracle if they can pull this round off. But a BlameF rifle is actually sometimes enough.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
Like, he can win those 1v3s. He can bring those clutches home.
I hope that the rest can do a little bit of work too, though, with the weaker weapons.
If they can find like a couple of kills between the 4 of them, set him up, you never know.
Problem is there is only 1 upgraded pistol among them, and it is only the P250 on Stout.
I've seen some wacky things in CS2, these USPs. Like, a lot of rounds where you think it's a completely done deal, but all of a sudden, ding, 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 with these USPs, and they run into a stack like this, the B bomb site. It could be the case.
Ooh, you're right, that stack is looking scary. But they look like they have options, though, with the way it's set up to go back to A, and that's
I think that's where they're going. So it should be absolutely fine. Crisis should be averted. And you hear me saying the word should over and over again because you never know in this game. But it's a bit of a 5-man lead. No one in towards A. As the bomb's planted, that'll be the round over at the halfway point here. We're going to see whether Yuri can sniff out some of these CTs residing in towards win. They've got 10 seconds left. They're going to plant that bomb? They are, aren't they? There it is. Okay, I was going to say, like,
that would be a weird round.
Don't leave it too late, lads. Yeah. Don't. Oh, no.
Oh, here we go.
Sick.
Stabby!
No! Stabby, no! Oh. That's his special move. He should be able to pull that one. I'm just joking.
Use it up already. Gotta wait for the power up. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That was such a good idea as well.
That could have been so sick. So much extra money there for Yavi.
Yeah, $1,500 in the bag. Like, he would have been held them out, maybe bring forward AWP into the next. But now, I'm going to save that M4. So close, yet so far. 3 players survive, $500 new users with the same promo code, and we are going to see opening frag here. Serato, considered to be one of Brazil's best, shows us what he's made of here. Beautiful double kill, absolutely destroys them upon entry. And that is a very furious sort of round.
That's
it.
That's
the art core style. Like,
that's pretty much
run up the ramp and just kill 2 people.
Yeah, rush ramp.
Just get up there with barely any utility and see what you can do. And yeah, it can work, as you can see. If you've got the aim to put it off, that's what Furia are known for. That's why they were so deadly and feared, having brutal skill and aggression.
Oh, but that's what Device is known for too. Snatching rounds back when it looks at its darkest. Device on the double. Now it's on the stair in a 1v3. Now, yeah, really difficult in this position, but they give him a series of 1v1s. Maybe he can work his way into a winnable clutch. Think about multiple different angles at the moment. Smokes the middle of the bomb site, held back by fire and flames at the moment. Instead, doesn't feel too comfortable about progressing any further forward. So that bomb yet to go down here for Furia. In fact, it is flowing through the hands of Yuri now as that bomb plant finally starts to come through, planted on the other side of triple. Ster is not getting the fights he desires, not getting anything, in fact, at the moment. And with that flash, that'll keep him further back at CT, allow the reposition into jungle for the post plant. And from this point onwards, it will not fall out of Furia's hands. Ster had a shot, but it's gone now. I feel like the round was instantly done.
Excellent work, and now we have another partial investment here. This one's slipping away from Astralis. But bear in mind, this was picked by Furia. This is where they traditionally do their best work. Every Furia series I cast, they always seem to be on the rise. They love to be here. It does make sense. It's a fragger's paradise. Every team plays in a very similar fashion. It's kind of cookie cutter, I would call it, in terms of like everyone's pretty much running the same defaults, similar executions, ideas of fakes. Yeah, it's been sussed out. You're right. But that will change, I think. With CS2, the new mechanic, I think we'll start seeing some new ideas and different things with the open skyboxes as well. But time will tell. For now, like we always say, we're still kind of playing CSGO right now in terms of like these teams recalibrating and not playing the most technical game. But Cello with a beautiful shot towards device. 5 on 4. Plenty of time here, and it looks like they're making their way through the back lines in towards connector.
Goes down at jungle. 50 seconds remaining in the round, but it's Yavi's position from default. Looking to do what he can with a Deeg. He's got fire at the end of it. Here's a fire flight for Yavi. 1 kill at the back of the side, unfortunately. Fallen will clear him out from default. That was a chance for Astralis if Yavi was able to step up, but unable to do so. So now with 30 seconds left, bomb is planted, and the round will be confirmed momentarily for Furia. 7-3. Nice shot from Stout. We should be nothing else given on over. Stout staying connector, hoping to catch another exit here, or perhaps the Serato, but he'll stand true with the AK-47. And Art will close the M4, so there's the round added for Furia.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
They don't really ever go outside traditionally, like it's something that they've really steered away from. It is going outside on the map. They kind of made it a different play style than any other team. You guys can answer some CS questions over at BetBoom and enter the draw for $3,000 in free bets. But that's cool. Like I'm interested and intrigued to see how Astralis will play on that map too. But it's pretty chaotic here at the start of this round. You know, Star going fighting underpass, catches Art, gets traded immediately. No getting out of there. But 4v3 favoring Furia after the early skirmishes.
So, another opening advantage here. Round 11. Opportunities dissipating now for Astralis. This is another one that doesn't look good. Need to decide what the next maneuver is going to be. You can see we've got one player isolated in A. It's Yabi, who's tucked himself in towards the Palace position. And 2 players, Device and Stown, ready and waiting in towards that B bomb. So nice little off angle from Yabi. He's got his nose on the screen ready for this one. He doesn't want to miss this shot. Intense situation here. 45 seconds remaining. Execution potential, not massive, but enough with the Molotovs especially and a smoke. Smoke down towards the window. Next kill will decide the round ultimately. And it's down to Stown. It's a position to get a pre-fire if you're Yuri. And he absolutely does so and takes him down.
Stown down.
Stown down.
25 seconds left in the round, and it will be Yabi the last-ditch effort. Now, this Palace play could be disruptive. You've got to consider it, though. They will focus in, but it doesn't catch him in time, and there is the denial of the plant. 10 seconds left, and Device running back. Yabi with a triple. What a massive moment from Yabi. And there's not enough time to plant the bomb. There's not enough time to get them out of this round. And hiding back in CT, Device will confirm it. Yabi has an absolutely massive...
A miracle, because they were running out of time. It's the final round of this first half. I'm surprised he didn't take a pause after that. Yabi's heart must be in his throat right now.
That's why they brought him into the team, man. You know, this is why they've gone for those upgrades and firepower, because Yabi has rounds like that. And this is so sick from Astralis to see that kind of round picked up. It's not exactly replicable. You want to at least rely on the system at some point.
You'll still take it all day long.
Yeah, it's giving you a round here on the board and fired them up. The Stair gets a double on the MP9. Device burning. His toast, charged.
He's 1 HP.
Got the shot on the AWP.
He literally had 1 point of health there and still got the kill.
So sick.
That's unreal. We've had so many like bizarre moments in this first half alone. 4 versus 2. Astralis had done enough now to make this a decent half, all things considered. The way it was looking, Then picking up that previous round and potentially this one as well is actually pretty good half.
Yeah.
The way it felt like it was going. Wow, what a difference a hat trick can make on the A bomb side.
So sick.
See you, Fallen.
And that's fallen down. teccsgocontact with nothing to do on the other side of the map. Now, we did talk about that big round when teccsgocontact with the double entry on A. He's got 4 kills total, Henry.
That's a good point. Yeah, it was impressive what he did, but
that was half of his impact. Yeah.
Yeah, what an impactful moment it was, though, to be fair. But it looks like we're all said and done here. 4-on-1. Stare with the AWP. Device, same story. They've got a couple of turrets set up here. 2 orbs. 1 will mid. They need to be careful. They can still. Oh no, they know he's there. Oh my god.
No, teccsgocontact
as well, and now it's wide open once again. A pistol victory could even put them in the lead, Dinko. Bear in mind, you get a $10 free bet on your first registration on BetBoom with the promo code Dacha, and there's also a bonus of $500 in your first deposit as well. With the opening kill as a bonus headshot for sure, and they've got a couple of them in the back pocket. teccsgocontact will chime in as well. Still willing to fight, of course he is, towards that connected position. They've got themselves a 5 versus 3, but they are not letting their foot off the gas.
With that red P250, Device sees red for Yuri. It's now a 3v4, favoring Furia in this pistol round. Remember, Astralis got every single kill in the first pistol of this map and still lost the round. Let's see what Device can do. He's already landed one towards the top of the stairs. He wanted to sit back more controlled and allow his teammates to rejoin him, which they have now done. So the last 3 players of Astralis all exit the ramp to try and get some space at this A site. Body shot's been landed by Device. Yavi's had enough. He'll finish it off with a headshot on Fallen and draw this back to an even number situation. 3v3 on either side, spinning around, making sure his head's difficult to hit.
That's how you get vac banned. You turn your DPI up.
Yeah, exactly. You get vac banned with the spins. You get Overwatch banned, if that was still in the game, of course. And Art's coming through ramp. Yavi's gone, and it's down to Device under the wood here, and alongside Stown and Jungle.
I reckon Device can do something with this, you know. It's his sort of situation. The time's ticking. He can make it uncomfortable. The aggro's been taken away. And unfortunately, there's a wall bang headshot from Art with the USP.
That is nuts from Art, I have to say. There's nothing Device could have done about that. That is one of the filthiest USP shots I've seen.
Felt like a one-tap as well.
That was just like straight through the wood.
Straight through.
That onomatopoeia for you.
In the second round, he might even have the advantage. Oh, wait, there's an Ars AWP?
Yeah, he just bought it, picked it up. He fragged out.
Okay,
so, went for
brave.
The AWP. No helmet, but he's got the AWP. And now, ooh, nice shot. Drifting on over. Device actually tikes him up, and Fallen's down too. So teccsgocontact and Fallen both gone. Remember, the investment for the AWP is a huge amount of money to throw into this mix. And Yavi in Palace, well, we've seen what he can do from this spot. Absolute devastation as Yavi comes out. A great headshot on Art. Is there any more from Yavi? Oh, he's got that info too. Good little jump up to spot out Yuri. Now it's scary because if Device gets his hands on that AWP and carries that over, that'll be a very early investment from Art going into Astralis' hands.
Well.
Well, we were.
That's a throwback. Yuri will at least find a kill. Oh, Shadow's jamming it as well. Is this round back on?
Yes, it is. 2v2. 20 HP for Device on a Scout, and Blamap has 60 health on a Galil. A 4v2, now 2v2. It's not back on because Furia don't back themselves in the retake. They were too far away. Didn't have the resources to really go for it, so they'll carry the AWP over for Art. And that in and of itself is actually a small victory for Furia despite losing the round, because if that AWP had got into Astralis' hand and everybody died on Furia, that would have been an absolute disaster.
Really would have done. But here we go. It's the second round AWP, Dinko. Never seen it work.
And we still have
Back in the day, I used to tell my teams, every time we do it, Fallen now as the AWP himself.
Again, that Ecos play is running in its final stages. You guys can vote over at CS.money and also get some cash deposited.
Here we go.
As Fallen will deposit cash into his own bank account with that kill on Yavi. AWP costs a fair bit. It's in his hands now, and he's making it work. Here's the play from Art, 5-7 to the head of Stair. Rips him off the ramp stairs itself, and Blamaf has to trade. But it's only one back here for Astralis, which means they still have the deficit.
4-on-3 to be exact. HP low on Blame and Stown. Device will have to do the majority of the heavy lifting here if they're going to stand a chance in a particular round. Plenty of time to work with. 1 minute 10 on the clock. This time Fallen, the main sniper of the squad, opening things up towards our Palace position. But still, plenty of wiggle room here for Astralis to get themselves back into it. They have smokes, flashes, Molotovs. Doing the dinker right now and seeking information.
Exactly. A very important role. Always be searching for information. Lifelong learning is a wonderful trait. And here's BlameF coming forward. Down with him. He'll be peeking up into the connector. xantares decides he doesn't want to get involved in that. He's going to drop back to the safety of jungle. And Fallen's turn. He's got that big fade in his hands. Nice shot. Strike through Stown. He's going to be setting himself up for a chance to bring down Device as well. Yuri trying to dish out death from default. He'll stay in the same spot, but Device is getting ever closer. So close to Yuri. In fact, the Device brings him down. BlameF taking pot damage from short. He's going to turn back and try and help Device. But this one's getting chaotic. There's 8 seconds left, and that's fallen down. Device on the other side has drawn this one back into a doable round, and this is considered one of the best duos in the game. But Device is gone now, and only half remains, and it will not get it done.
Yes.
As he often can be. 9-6. Hard to believe not so long ago that would have just been the first half.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah. We've adjusted quite quickly, I think, to MR12, haven't we? And Yuri's got himself a kill on Stown, so that'll open the affairs of the Furia kill. Oh, here's the hero. Oh, the hero will stand. We'll fight another day.
He does take a lot of damage on route, unfortunately, and thankfully for Art, these players don't have Kevlar, so they are quite squishy, and xantares will mop them up with the AK-47 to essentially close this round down. It is 4-on-2, but their AK it still is in play, but BlameF on 25 points of health. It doesn't really make sense to give it to Device either, because he basically has the same HP with no Kevlar. So what can be done here? Not much, I would say.
He has got another M4 here.
Another M4, yeah. Like I did just make the point that Eddie round is up at debate, so I probably should be a bit more optimistic myself.
All right, let's try this then. Let's do the positivity thing.
Yeah.
BlameF in Device with a chance in the final 49 seconds. Came close to closing the round in the previous. Perhaps revenge will be served. BlameF has to break this vent open to get through. He's letting Device make the move, who has not switched to the M4. Perhaps it is out of ammo because he stayed with the Deagle and doesn't want to make a reload sound to give away his position, so he may have a premium weapon in hand, but he can't use it. BlameF, there's the kill. And he's finally traded out Device, lands a shot on the body of Fallen, and shot on the run back. Fallen,
he's so consistent. It's rare to see him
never falls off, right? It's
rare to see him have a bad game. And tactically, Astralis have looked pretty good this year, I would say. So yeah, it depends.
It's a different story.
You can't just say like, oh, all in-game leaders will be weak frag. It's simply not true. Like, there's many examples of that. Like we can unpack that later. There's another round ahead of us. But to answer your question, I think it's absolutely fine. I feel like it's his team, his play style. He wants to be in control, and if he's going to set up his lurks and his positional sort of control, then it's better that he doesn't have the input lag or have to deal with another in-game leader. That's what you normally see. The in-game leaders like to be the ones lurking because they're not relying on information. If you relate for them, then they can make the next call. They want to be the ones getting the instant info and pull the trigger on the strategy as soon as they do find out if they've taken the bait, if they've rotated, etc.
Yeah. Stown having the greatest game here. 6-11. Would love a moment from him here, Astralis. Perhaps this would be it. xantares pinned in the ladder room. Stown will take that kill, but he gets chased down and traded by Art, who is just not stopping today. That's his 15th kill on Mirage. The in-game leader had a huge clutch early in the first half and is now showing up in a big way here. He's coming back over to B to try and defend with Cello. They want to stop this B bomb side attack. It's the last-ditch effort from Astralis. The utility will force Cello back into the fight, but he's got the help of Art. He has eventually been traded, and so will Art by Yabby. Remember BlameF's lurk, here he is. The bulldozer has taken down the kill at CT. That's Fallen caught, and now it's just Yuri alone in a 1v2.
Huge round. BlameF waiting in the wings, of course, for the rotating players. CT spawn times at perfection, as he always does. Gets the AWP, and that's absolutely massive. A monumental round for Astralis to win there. Like we said, the money was a little bit compromised with BlameF going for the hero AK-47 in the previous round. He makes the little work, and now trying to save that AWP if possible. Yuri will take a challenge towards the connector first, but like we said, the AWP is his next objective. If he can grab that and get out, that would be ideal, which he will do for now. Watches towards the kitchen. That's going to be the 7th round on the board. It's a 1v1, but one he won't be going for. It's Yabby remaining, staying towards those B apartments for now. He's got 100 HP. He should be fine to retreat. And we get into the next round. In terms of the cash, I think there's one more buy. This feels like sort of timeout territory once again. as getting close. That's all with the Galil for now. Both teams fully invested, Dinka. This is a swing round. You can see Galils are out. MP9s in full force. The Fallen AWP. If Fallen can find this opening kill, it might be enough. Rattles off a shot, but needs his teammates to back him up with the smoke and allow him to retreat.
You guys can answer some questions about CS over on BetBoom. Your chance to be entered into the draw for $3,000 in free bets. And all bets off for Stown as he's gone by a big shot off the nade from teccsgocontact sent towards him. 4 now. There's the kill for device inside the connector. Art is brought down. Now the walk out of Palace from Yabi, caught by Yuri looking the right way. And that is going to be a 3v4 now, favoring that of Furia. And with Yuri pushing down the ramp, he might be able to catch out BlameF here, and that would go a long way in assisting the Brazilians. But it's an important frag found back by the in-game leader of Astralis.
Here we go then. Bit of a reset. This next frag, very important device. We said he had a bit more to offer. Here on Mirage, that's a great shot. Second kill of the round as well. Gets himself up to 10. And Fallen will find Stare. 2 versus 2 now, 35 seconds. BlameF here in that rotation. Easy pickings. This teccsgocontact gets dropped. Device gets rocked by Fallen's AWP. And we've got 30 seconds for Fallen to ascertain as to where BlameF could be going. He's got himself a flash. 2 kills in this round, 100 HP, a Galil in hand, and he's going to be making his way in towards the A side. But falling towards a connector could be the ideal spot, as BlameF's making a lot of noise. Fallen certainly heard him.
There's the plant being confirmed, locked in, and now this will give Fallen the position just to hold. NaVi has a little bit of utility to assist him though, and that has allowed him to cross out of default and get all the way to CT, and that's the exact move that allows him to close the clutch on Fallen.
He's always so good
at smoke. Feel like he's got a good timing.
Full eco.
It's going to be relatively easy then for Astralis to take 9. We'll close the gap with just 1 round between the sides. And we heard Greg saying before this game even started with the interview with Stunner that they love Mirage. To lose Mirage versus Astralis really isn't going to help matters in this series. But that is a good kill from Art, dropping down on the BlameF.
So, full eco, but they managed to find a kill. They've got an AK-47. Shallow will be the one given the task of using it, trying to boost him up. Get the job done. And, oh, actually, this could be interesting.
Yep, very interesting. Indeed, Glock to the face. Device, there's a second player there. He's so confused. He's wondering how the hell there's a second player in there. And nearly going down again is another Astralis member in the form of Yabi. Fallen's coming in. Why is everybody going for the same position? It's like the clones just being put out in the conveyor belt. Another player coming forward, and it's the AWP picked up for Fallen and taken out of his hands. Really important work there for Stown to turn back.
Can you imagine if Fallen wins it like that?
Yeah, that would have been so wild. It's going to be another USP coming from short.
Someone get rid of that orb. Don't let him take it.
I think Stown just has to watch short now.
The last few rounds have been pretty convincing for the likes of Astralis. It's not like Furia have match point or map point yet. They've got 10, sure, but it feels like Astralis nipping at their heels right now. We've got, oh dear. Oof. I was about to say, that's a cool little lineup, and then he missed for it. Wasn't as cool.
Yeah, but
happens.
That does happen. Their jump bind in CS2 is not as accurate as it once was.
I love the fact they said, oh yeah, we've removed the jump bind now, but we just found a workaround. And instantly, it's just like, now it's just, well, it's just back. It's just whatever. We might as well just put it in. Just put it in.
The idea was just that I think they fixed the inconsistent with the jump with the subtech, so that's fine now. And apparently, like, you just stand still, it's always going to be a jump bind.
They should just put it in the game. They should just make it an in-game feature. You like go in the GUI.
It is technically.
What is a button you can press? And
no, you can just bind it. But every normal jump, when you're holding click and you jump, it'll just throw it like a jump throw.
Okay.
Would have in CSGO, it'll be the same. But the problem was the lack of subtick accuracy. So they've updated that. They've apparently made it level now, so it's always consistent.
There we go.
That's just a fumble. But Yabi won't be fumbling the bag at all. He's got himself a double. Yuri and teccsgocontact taken out in one foul swoop. And it's just Cello left in a 1v4. Now, there's a couple players from Astralis low, but I would say not much of a chance here. But the bomb is coming towards the B bomb site. Unless it goes down an underpass, which it has done actually. So that is going to be device dodging the B play. and going over towards A instead, leaving the lurk of Stair to try and close it on the other side of the map. So 10 to 10, Henry.
I can't believe they've done it. What a recovery. It felt like Furia are in cruise control. We were saying, this is their sort of map, all they better do. Or bring this sort of performance to Nuke, but they might not even get Mirage over the line yet. It's Yabi that got a shot at 2-0 and knocked them out of the tournament. It's going to have to be the eco here. We get 10-10, and it's going to be almost certainly 11 in favor of the Danes. 4 rounds in a row for them.
Taking the lead. And Furia's map pick this late into the game. It's going to feel good if you're Astralis. There were a couple of moments, even throughout those USP rounds, where it felt like Furia could have come close to making it unravel for Astralis. Who wouldn't put it past them making this kind of round uncomfortable when they've got upgraded pistols in the form of Deagles and P250s. So let's see what they've got. Re-smoke out to window. Yabi passive in Palace this time. Does not want to be caught by any aggressive maneuver to try and overwhelm him. And doesn't. Senses the timing, perhaps even with the sound cue that they have retreated out of Palace. And Stown inside of mid has got that kill on art up in the window. So shouldn't be getting uncomfortable at any point here for Astralis. It won't be. The nade's going in towards jungle. It's now Stown looking just a whole window. Nothing being presented from Furia as we head into the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, nothing really to be said, you're right. We are going to see Shadow give it a good go. Coming in towards CT spawn here. Smoke is being deployed to grant them some sort of purchase on the bomb side.
Even then, it takes damage to the smoke, so combined with the spam move device and Yabi, it is the closer on Castrato as well through the smoke. And Yuri on the other side of the map, he has taken significant damage and is nowhere near the scene. So he'll save what he's got, which is a Deagle and Kevlar, I suppose. There's something to bring into the next one. They'll get a purchase regardless, and we're looking at 11 to 10. Astralis have taken the lead on Furia's map pick of Mirage.
Like, why can you just spawn anywhere? No. It's just specifically like this invisible area on this part of the map where you can get it. Then you can say inside those red lines upon it. That's clear.
Yeah, sure. Here we go.
Looking for map points. Or for device. It's down. Getting the headshot on Art.
Yabi, he's moved into the Palace, man. He's like the king right now on the server. He's just stopping everybody and Stairs with him. Fallen's gone, spam down through his ticket box, his ticket punched, and Yabi comes forward, rips Yuri off the stairway, and is now going through the jungle smoke. In fact, this might just be Astralis looking to try and close this map out. There hasn't been as much competition presented by Furia over the last few rounds. Even though the guns have come out, it isn't much different. In fact, if anything, it's more convincing from Astralis when the guns have come out on the other side of things. So we're looking at map point here on Mirage.
Oh my days. What can you say about this one?
GG.
Maybe.
Soon or overtime.
Probably overtime.
Probably.
No one can ever close out a game.
That's true. It's never been done.
Yeah, no one has actually ever closed out a game before.
Objectively.
It goes to
false,
overtime every time.
You know, this information, it's fun to spread on the internet. Cello. Good kill on Stown. Is there any more for Cello?
They were like talking nonsense. I missed it. No AWP, that's for sure.
7 is...
Yeah, just talking bullshit like that, yeah. MP9s, M4s, and a chance to close things out. Astralis, the Great Danes, making their way towards top of middle. One more round will do it. Aggressive stance of a Fury, as you might expect. Caserato nails the first kill, but Yabi continues to fight back here. He's been such a nuisance for them.
Yeah, really nice work from Yabi yet again, getting an important trade. Caserato fought so hard to get it, and then he's just gone instantly. Beautiful blue AK-47 here for BlameF, but he looks for the frag instead towards top connector. Ain't gonna happen for him. He's held back inside the middle. Smoke comes out towards top of con, locks off that information, and things will slow down to a halt.
One minute. Stinko said no one's really ever closed out a game of CS before.
Yeah,
so
quote. In fact, you can quote it. Put it on.
We're going back in towards the B-bomb side. I'm not sure this is where it comes crashing down for likes of Furia, as they've got a good read on the situation. Nice incendiary. Molotov deployed towards the van as well. Flashbang's ready, and they kind of have to commit to this. All four players, and they're getting backstabbed at the very same time. Fallen's coming for them. I don't think they can do this, Tinker. I don't think this is where they win.
Right,
they have to respect the, I think they have to respect the smoke.
Yeah, but if they get this kill on Fallen, then the rotating player of Yuri is so far away. He's still a ticket box right now. You've got to hope that this B hold is strong enough, and it is so far. Cello's good.
No one's checking this.
No one's checking Art, right? He's up on the ninja boxes. Will they clear him in the final 10 seconds? There's so much to worry about. Smoke goes down. He can deny the plant because obviously Stound's going to plant immediately in it, and the kill comes in from Yuri. That's Blimf alone, and not enough time in this world for him to win the clutch. He's going to do his best.
Final round, right? So it doesn't really matter. Yabi could have dropped him.
True. I was just more of a...
Yeah, just to clarify. But here we go, final round of regulation, overtime, written all over this one. Still a full buy for Astralis.
I can smell it. That overtime is cooking.
Oh, it's got quite a stench to it, hasn't it? Especially at 10 o'clock at night.
It smells long. And long had a smell. And here's Yabi through Palace, looking for Fallen. Oh my god, he nearly flicked back.
What a flick. Oh, I was about to say, that would have been ridiculous if he somehow got that kill. But now, CT's playing very active CS. You can see, like, right, we've lost a pick here. Let's go gain territory elsewhere. It's going to be Yabi recovering the AWP on the T side right now. Device will go down with his.
He will indeed, and that does mean we're at a point where it's even, but that nade goes in, and good night, Art. He's out of there. Cello trades almost immediately, and we're still even. In fact, we're not, because kxgocontact through spawn has taken Yabi out, and we're now looking at a 3v2 with 50 seconds left. Bomb not in possession of any of the Astralis players, and it's Stound and Ster who have to close this one out alone in the 2v3.
Yeah, looking to climb the stairway to heaven here. They can find this opening frag from the young Dane. It might be enough here, Dinko. That's a hell of a frag. The Molotov buys him enough time to get his plant through as well. Get your running shoes on, Stound. Maybe your roller skates at this point. We need you to get over it quickly. We've got 25 seconds. The CTs are coming. And he's still... They've got at least a bit of utility as well. This is looking quite good. And it was Ster that found that opening frag. Joined by Stound. CTs are coming through. Both players in towards Kitchen. A smoke is available. Very important one. They're going to be isolating the short position. Landing the focus on Kitchen and Apartments.
Yeah, so they're going to watch this.
Oh, saw the barrel.
Barrel spotted. Stound now known. And that mole is going to force him into the fight. Oh, it's going to be uncomfortable here. Yuri's ready for it. Stound gets away from it. Still worried about short, but as long as he stays alive here, this is really helpful for Astralis into the dying embers of this round, and perhaps even this map as they look to try and close it. But overtime starts to come in to reality. It is Burrito. Yabi doing all he can to get Astralis into this one. You can head over to BetBoom. Get your free bet of $10 on the first registration. You can do that by using the code Dacha. There's Fallen, and here's a chance, but it's a very small target, and Fallen unable to hit it. Much bigger target for Stound as he locks in that frag. Welcome to Stound Town.
Well then, he doesn't want to be a member. Doesn't want to reside there at all. It's Cello fighting back with the AWP. Device will give him a taste of his, and we've actually got a 3 versus 2. Cello and Arts remain. And it's going to be anyone's round. This one's really up in the air. Advantage for Astralis, of course, in terms of the manpower. You can see Yabi using the little gap in the box. It still exists from CSGO. Beautiful positioning.
And now just Cello. He'll bring his AWP on over through the connector. 50 seconds left in this one. And perhaps patience will pay off for a kill on Ster. But even then, no need to really peek from Ster at this point in the round. So discipline for Astralis. There's the shot.
Serato maybe looking to get stuck in once again. Sendry towards top and middle, willing to take the initial fight here. Doesn't want to get flashed in to take a step further. Time will tell. Fallen and Serato chiming in with 3-4 frags.
By Fallen. 13-13. An unlucky number for some. It is about to be a lucky number for one of these teams. As Art is pushed up through top middle. He'll wait idly by behind the smoke, and now he begins to get active. Rounds the smoke, dives to Stound. And it's going to be 4 players left here for the defense. Yuri making sure that he draws that back to an equilibrium once again, and it's kxgocontact with him. Oh my goodness, Furia. Where does this come from? The extra packing of a punch going into Astralis' face at this point. He's brought them down to just blame F and device.
Absolutely true, and it looks like Blame F's been removed from the equation as well. Furia registration, just use the code Dacha. You can see Furia, once again, the favorites.
Dacha. There we go, once again. Into the AUG meta. Blame F bringing the big gun. He's in towards the underpass. We'll have a little look around, and not much more looking, because Zywoo's being taken out by Art. Wow. I can't say enough about Cello right now. He's looking so damn snappy. That Staren's down, gone. And now just down to 2. This is Device and Yabi left alone up against all of Furia still. Not enough done here from the defense, and Device would need an absolute miracle here from himself. He's got the P250. There's the low HP of Cello brought down. He's got Yabi coming on over to help him, but Device doesn't need it. He's got a second kill. Runs to the fire, runs to the flames, and nearly gets a third kill, but Device is still handling it. Handling business and doing it in style. Device and Yabi against all of Furia, and it's enough to bring down their might.
Hold on.
Serrato is still alive, though. And this man, he is defying of Furia to allow Yabi to get back. Not only that, but he's dishing out death everywhere.
Amazing scenes. They can still do this. Stare, keeping them in this round. Trading blows once again, and he gets himself a double. They're going to have to go and try their luck in towards the B bomb site. Yuri knows it as well. Confirms and activates himself. Molotov down, flashbang delivered. Down, takes a face full of it. Trying to watch for the drop down here. Oh, the first shot had to be his. Fallen's going to hit that all day long. And now it's back to the 3 versus 3, but Fallen is playing with some rare form right now. This is absolutely wonderful to see. Bomb planted. This could be enough for map points.
And here's Device. We're seeing some classic AWPing coming out in the server right now. There's a shot from Device, but it's not enough damage to bring him down out of the apartments. And this could be it the moment they go to 15. Map point. And Yabi's coming through the market window. A 1v3 for Yabi. What a beast he has been. And this could be the most beastly of plays. But the smoke fades away, and so does his chance to win. We're getting right now. We could go all the OTs now, Henry. This could be another one.
Could be.
This could be one for the history books. One that could sit behind us on our set.
Well, here we go then. It's up to Blame F to try and get us there. Spamming the initial smoke. Didn't see anyone cross over, but they will now. They've got mid control in their favor. B split looking very likely here, boys. We're going to see Furia trying to close things out right here, right now. Focusing on Stare and indeed Down.
Oh,
Can they take him down?
So sharp, but this time it's Down that steps up from Short itself. And Cello's gone. The apartment's play coming out now, and Stare handles Short. Nice shot from Yuri. Delivers out, and now Stare climbing up, shrouded in the cover of the smoke. He needs a lot more done. He's got Blame F with him, and Stare will fall. So it is on to Blame F to make some moments happen, and he's got himself out to jail. It's just a single kill from him. teccsgocontact and Fallen biting back, and this looks like it. It looks like Furia have their best chance yet to close out this first map. Yabi's got to do it alone, and he's brought down teccsgocontact, and now a 1v1 up against the veteran of Fallen. He may have had a quiet first half into the second, but in overtime, he has come to life. And perhaps in the moment that matters most to close this first map, it will be Fallen to deliver the goods. He's holding, hoping that Yabi is forced into a mistake, but Yabi ain't budging. He's staying behind that smoke. He's going back over to the window at the market, and Fallen is just buying time. He's so composed in these scenarios. He's been in them so many times. OT number 2. Of course, that $10 free bet continues throughout the day for BetBoom. Use the code Dacha to use it. Here's the play from Blame F up through the window smoke. It's cleared. There's a gap. He's searching for the pick. Doesn't come in. Cello moves deeper down middle with Art. Climbing up into the connector. Blame F will be the player designed to deal with the attack through this position. Instead, look at this, Henry. Look how far he's pushed down ramp.
Got some confidence now, Dinko. Feeling it. The reset has enabled them to have a bit more freedom on the CT side with the aggression, but maybe outstaying is welcome now. Trying to retreat, trying to get the hell out of there. The Molotovs are being deployed. The HEs are coming through as well. Flashbang set up for his teammates here. We're still on a 4 versus 4. Minute on the clock, but it looks like Furia have committed towards the A site.
And Yabi up on top of teccsgocontact. Oh, gets out, gets the info, drops down into the sandwich. Stare is turning to get that kill with him. Yabi is now stuck inside of the sandwich. And Stara's coming, or Kesserato's hungry for it, he's coming to clear it, and Yabi's gone. Meet in the middle. He's out of that.
Seen him.
And yeah, Device has him locked in, doesn't he? Art is stuck inside a connector, and Device will soon connect the dots. The elbow. Oh, the sound cue. And Art realizes he was a dead man, tries to beat him out with a peek, and Device still composes himself for the kill. So bomb is planted, Stown doesn't arrive in time.
Oh, God, yeah, Stown could have denied everything there. It's another 2 versus 2 now.
Device switched out to the AK-47 for this. Remember, Stown has a lot of utility left. He can clear out multiple positions with the utility he's got available, and that Molotov that forces Yuri into the open, into Device. And now it is just one player, and this guy, he packs a punch. It's teccsgocontact with the tap. It's filthy. As he looks for the second, Device has to run into him, and it's fearsome from teccsgocontact. It is brilliant for Furia, and that is a massive
Converts the second with a nice little spray down. We go 1-0, and maybe a set piece to kick things off here. Just going to be picking at the pace. Art to find the first frag. Device get the second. He's got a lot more to deal with.
Almost robotic from Device towards the back of the triple stack. He's just incredible when hitting those easy shots, so consistent. You can rely upon him systematically moving forward, closing down the angle, and a shot from Device lands again. teccsgocontact this time taken out. He knows Fallen is still inside of that ramp, and the play forward from Stair is about to be caught, punished for his play forward. 3v3, there's still a lot of time in this round, and Yuri runs back to Yabi, and Yabi's got that one. Astralis don't let that one slip at all. Comes Art back into Yabi's crossout. Oh, they've crossed inside of the smoke. Ships in the night sail on by. And Art will go back towards top middle. Fallen stops Device. And this round is so back and forth, and yet 45 seconds still remain to decide the fate of this one. And Yabi, there it is.
Oh my.
That patient play. He's got the bomb, he's got Fallen, and it's just Art left alone. He crossed him in the smoke earlier, Henry. It's such a heartbreaking moment here for Art if he has to go down and lose this. He's 2 health, and then it's got
to tie things up 1-1. Final round here of the first half of double overtime. They've got to keep up with these days, and it will be Device spotting them as they pick up the pace. They seem to be going for these more Hail Mary plays right now, throwing caution to the wind. And getting decent mid. They've got a lot of territory early, and the CT's trying to answer back by going towards the A ramp, knowing they've seen 3 players towards middle.
Well, this is something that you would see on Yabi and Stown's previous team with Heroic under Cadian, right? Is the active plays on the CT side of Mirage, getting into ramp earlier on, always being the sort of living organism of a CT side. And Star is taken down to 30 health immediately. Not where you want to be if you're Star, but at least he's still standing. Patience will once again pay off likely here for Device. Molotov to force Art into the open. Art will decide instead of swinging to use the smoke to stay up in the window. Device knows now there's a player in there, but he doesn't really have the weapon to go spam and try and clear him out. That would only give Art a better chance to take him down instead. So it's down to Stown to hold short, because this is where Furia have decided they want to go. It's good for one, but Fallen's trade is perfect. And now we look to Star and Device this time again to hold this B side.
4-4, 35 seconds. They will be taking the final round here.
Going back A. Blamaf still a default. That nade missed, and so Blamaf still has all the help he needs, and he's got himself the deagle out, nearly flicks back for the 3rd kill of it. And remember, Yabi's still here, still kicking around towards CT, still at the ticket, looking to punch them, as Device comes back around through the connector and closes on the stash. The sophisticated Guari sits behind him to look on the server, and speaking of sophistication, that's the shot from Fallen.
All right, well, remember, keep up with all this action. If you want to get involved, you get a free bet of $10 on your first registration at BetBoom with the promo code Dacha. It is going to be shifting in terms of the odds in favor of Astralis now, but they've got a 5-4 to deal with right here. They need 1 round to get them to map point again. So we'll see if they can pull it off. It's Device, though. Quite a scalp to lose so early on in the round. It's courtesy of Fallen. He's had a really fantastic showing here. Like, he's had some really insane top-tier moments.
He has, and it's really all come in the sort of overtime stage of this game, right? Or in the deciding moments right towards the end of the regulation.
When it really matters, when the chips are down.
Exactly, that's when the big players and the experience come in to play. 55 seconds left in this round. Astralis down a player, and it's not just any player, it's Device. And we've seen the differences he's been making in these late round scenarios for Astralis. And you don't have your Opera anymore. And Furia have 2 of them. Cello and Fallen set up with ropz across the map. The turret deployed towards the ticket and Stown. Give him a little kiss below the belt, and that is going to be Yuri's headshot locked in. Fallen with a 6-shot again with AWP, and teccsgocontact alongside him. It's just blamef, and we talked about his skill, but this one, even for the behemoth, will be too much in the 1v5. 20 seconds, they know exactly where he is, and they've all got health, and they'll lock him in.
Ultimate round. Who will be posting map point first? That is the question, and we'll have an answer momentarily. 17-17, Fallen going to be denying vision of the underpass, allowing it to focus towards top and middle. And you can see Device doesn't want to get taken out early once again. That was not a good way to start the round. This time, Fallen back in towards that connector, and Device, that was his chance. That was his moment to find revenge towards his rival sniper.
One giving up the early pick yet. We'll see where that first fight comes in. Not towards Cello at least. As Astralis begin to remove their troops out of the B side of the map and shift them more towards A. Yabi's so impactful from Palace. We've seen it throughout this game so far in regulation and now overtime.
Yeah, an absolute master of the position. I'm going to see execution here, Dinko. 5 players on this side of the map. We are going to see blamef. He's actually towards the B apartment, so he'll be patrolling the flanks, and there's a couple of missed shots there this round. They will be posting first blood. There's 30 seconds remaining. They've made themselves known now. Device waits for the repeat from Fallen, but will he get it? They're trying to run that clock down, but there's Stair, opening kill. Astralis now need to deal with the shadow position. Yuri looking for that double kill, and he will deliver it. Still alive and kicking it. Still down towards shadow, but time is of the essence. Device will pull one back with the Glock, but it looks so chaotic. I'm not sure they can get the plant down.
They have to. They have to lock it in the final few seconds. Here comes Art. Oh, planting the bomb. It's going to be the lineup for Art. And that will be it. He'll come in to close out the first 2 kills. It'll rather the last
long old
2.
map here. Now played more rounds in an MR15 game.
Got to that point in the game, haven't we? The Device stops Yuri from running up towards top middle. He's not got away with his life safely there. This is the first step to confirm another OT. Why not go for it again? teccsgocontact alone in middle. He's undetected, and they're giving him 1v1 fights. They're giving him chances here. They swing into it. teccsgocontact has a second. He's still standing.
No!
What is that from teccsgocontact? Rips the head off Stown, and finally taken down by Device. Stown Device up against Cello and Fallen. This game is either over on Mirage, or we go once more.
Unbelievable. So many great individual moments here delivered time and time again. teccsgocontact, an absolute animal at middle, tapping away. Well then, I'm not sure how we get ourselves out of this one. What's the next move here for Device?
Patience, waiting for a repeat, but there's only so long you can do that for it, so he has to think about a reposition. And that repositions back to B, because Stair is currently located there, already gathering some info, knows he has at least the apartment space to play with. 30 seconds, passive position taken for Cello, but it's 2 ops left in this for Furia.
Yeah, good point.
He's not even holding the apartments.
He's not really holding much.
He's not holding a thing.
He's looking for anyone coming towards murder. Oh, it's absolutely fine. The quick scope, that's more than enough. And he might have done enough to actually win the game right here, right now. Furia need to take down Device in a 2 versus 1. Oh my God. He had everything under control, Dinko. It's going to be Furia taking it in double overtime. It's all said and done.